Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Inscryption. In the last episode, we started a new game, having acquired the option to do so in the Leshy's cabin an episode earlier. We had beaten him, the final boss, in a conflict where we fought the moon. In any case, we ended up in this world now. Or actually, the world that Inscryption takes place in. The entirety of the first game looks like it took place inside the first game. The first chapter looks like it took place in Leshy's cabin. And I suspect that there had been some sort of tournament here. A challenger had shown up and possibly beaten these three opponents, but then lost to Leshy. He, being the now new victor, was who everyone would have to square off again, while these people were his servants. This is just a pure guess as to what's happening, by the way, but, this is what I'm guessing. In any case, when our character grabbed the new game, we started a new tournament, apparently, and our objective is now to beat every single one of these card masters. We saw a brief glimpse of them when we started this game. I can't remember. Grimora is one of their names. I don't remember the other two. The gameplay itself has changed, so we're now kind of exploring this little bit of a world. We are walking up to people and challenging them in a game of cards. But the game itself has also changed. We are no longer playing a Slay the Spire clone. Again, from what I've heard, I've never played Slay the Spire. I have played Pirate Outlaws, and so and I heard that is a pretty much Slay the Spire clone. So I'm gonna go with that for here as well. But that's no longer the case now. Now, instead of us building a deck as we proceed through a map and have choices of different locations to go in to gain some sort of perks or tweak our deck that way, instead we are finding packs of cards, and we need to create a deck and use that when we fight the other masters. So we have created a pretty darn good deck. And I guess we'll look at it really quick. I've got 7 squirrels and a cat for my income or economy cards. We've got 5 Mantis Gods, which are an amazing card. I think you can pause it to read it, but I guess I'll quickly summarize. Very weak, only 1 hit point on this card, but it attacks 3 spots. If I can get 2 of these out quickly, we've won, but we can win very easily. We got a Warren for more economy, a Salmon, 2 Adders, and 2 Hawks. The Salmon and Hawks are used for big damage if I need them, and the Adder is used to eliminate enemies' big powerful cards itself. The game itself plays a little differently than it does in Chapter 1, and there are actually several different types of decks as well that apparently use different sorts of income. We've got the Death deck, which uses bones for everything. We have the computer deck? The computer deck, which uses energy. And we have the magic deck, which uses these strange symbols. I'm guessing we need something that generates these for us so we can play these cards. But once we have one of these out, we can play as many other of these cards as we wish. And there's some interaction, it looks like, between these different decks, because here's a mage card, but it uses energy, for example. And here's another mage card, but we can pay bones to increase its strength. So we're doing pretty well. We chose the Leshy deck as our starting deck, and we were able to beat all the encounters in the Leshy's domain. So I figured we'd explore a little more of the Leshy domain again before we go off and challenge someone new. I'm thinking, I think we might have seen this boss show up here. So I'm thinking we'll go to him next and see if we're able to fight him and see what his attitude is like. He's very angry at the Leshy. And then I guess that would make sense because he was the stoat that was talking to us earlier. Not us, not this hero, I suppose, but whatever heroes were inside Leshy being given instructions by that stoat. He did not like being an animal very much. All right. Oh, yes, and there's secrets hidden about. We picked up a 4-leaf clover that will allow us to, I guess, redraw cards from Mulligan. And there's packs of cards hidden throughout the world. And this is what gives you the cards that you probably want or you're hoping for after you've chosen your starting deck. Plus, you get, I think, a pack of cards after you beat every single person at least once. So that's where we are so far. Let me cut this part really quick because I like the introduction. And now we're going to go ahead and begin. So the person who's building, or who helped build the bridge is over here now, working on the raft. Woof. You probably saw that the bridge is fixed. Now they want me to give you deck building tips. Like, use your rare cards. They are more powerful than common cards. Yes, that's always the case. Actually, is that always the case? No, not necessarily. Sometimes even common cards can be very powerful. Terror was pretty good. So was a simple counterspell for Magic the Gathering. But in this game, yes, it seems like the rare cards are indeed more powerful than the common ones. But I sure am sick of being around these scribes. Each has a more twisted ambition than the last, I tell ya. Leshy? The guy's insane. Wants to use challengers like you as his playthings. To make it more perverse, he thinks you'll actually enjoy it. Oh yeah, try to use a mix of different types of cards in your deck to fully utilize your bones, blood, and energy. Woof. Why are you barking? I don't know if I agree with that. I'd have to sit down and analyze each of these cards to figure out, like, so this is, I guess this takes 6 energy for me to play this 2/2 card. But why? Why would I want to wait 6 turns to get that energy to play this card when I could just sacrifice a creature to play the Mantis God and get a 3/1 card out that does more damage and requires less effort to get it into play? And I can kill 2 squirrels. If I get 2 squirrels and 2 Mantis Gods, I've won instantly on the first round. So I don't know if I agree with that. But my deck is a very quick deck, I think. I've got to win in like the first 3 rounds, or we might be in trouble. Let's see what other tips this guy can give us. PO3, that bot is planning something all right. It's got the Dredger working overtime. Huh? Oh. Many cards from other temples are better sacrifice fodder than squirrels. Really? For example, Bone Heaps can be sacrificed early, but have utility in the late game. Oh, I understand. Okay, so okay, well, let me look at the deck then really quick again. Do we have anything that is cheap to play and kill? No, not here. Not here. I don't have anything that generates these symbols, so no, not here either. So no, for me it's still squirrels. So this is an issue with all the Magic the Gathering-like games. If you don't have cards to take advantage of the tips, tough! You gotta buy more cards then to fill out the deck with the nice things you might want. We don't have the utility of cards from other types of decks we can add in here to make use of these other types of powers. At best, we can get 2 bones, probably early. For a Skelemagus, I suppose. Oh, but we need a Mox card. Or it perishes. I don't know what a Mox is. Is that these? I don't know what a Mox even is. What's a Mox card? It's a Skelemagus. I'm assuming maybe these are Moxes, these strange symbols. So this is an issue with this part of the game as well, is that we don't have a lot the tutorials that we used to have in the first chapter. So I don't understand some of what this person's talking about. Let's see if they'll talk to us about the other scribes. Grimoire wants to bring it all down, I swear. But more as a mercy, I think. She's probably right. There's some pretty nasty data on this disc. A deck focused on magical cards can be very powerful. Try picking 2 of your best gem colors instead of going for all 3. Yes, that's what you always should do. Try not to spread out your cards too much. It took a long time for me to make a sliver deck with Magic the Gathering all those years ago, so I could get a Sliver Queen in play. It required, was it 1 of every single type of mana? And there's 5. The more different types of mana you add to your deck, the less likely you are to draw the things you need that utilize it, or draw the mana that you need in order to play cards from your hand. So, card draw, or what was it called? Millstone? Milling your deck was very important. The ability to discard cards you don't want to draw cards you do, or cards that you draw more, or options, or anything that lets you draw more cards from your deck to get the things that allow you to play other cards was super important. If you're playing a multicolored deck in Magic. Sometime I try this spot. Find good fish. Corrupted fish. Old fish. Boat? Scribe only. In case bad happen. Backup plan, Leshy say. Cards with activated abilities are some of the most powerful. Balance your resources accordingly. What? You want to know about Magnificus? Mysterious guy. We all have our theories, of course. Some say he actually wants... No, it's too terrible to say. Ooh. Alright, let's get to it. I'm wondering if I can... So... No, we'll keep that to myself. Alright, let's go ahead and head over to CP03. Can I go... Okay, and I can't explore anything else on his island. Oh, wow! He's really busy creating cards. Man, that's a good idea. These must be the ones he's planning on recycling. I guess his factories are just producing random creatures. And his... I guess he... Oh, so he doesn't have a camera to create his cards. He has a scanner to do it. Well, let's talk with him. Challenge me? Let's see your deck. Weak cards. Total lack of synergy. This pile really doesn't stand a chance against me. Look, I'm trying to finish up my conduit control list here. But the bots they're sending down the line are trash. Get those workers to send me something good. Tell them to throw themselves on the line if necessary. And please, have a decent deck by the time you're done. Wow. And all the machines that he's trying to get, that he's making cards from, are just scrapped right after he gets the picture for them. But they're like the same. Oh, I guess he can't save a copy and use that copy to print endless amounts of cards of that one type of creature. Seems really inefficient, CP3. You know, we're looking for secrets because we found that weird room over with Leshy. Nothing over here, though. Oh, another merchant. You wish to trade? Oh, and he sells computer cards. Oh, Destruction 42K, you mentioned going back and definitely buying the Ouroboros. I want to wait on that. I want to see... I don't know if I need it. I can totally see how that would be an extremely powerful card, especially if you keep losing and you get it into play and then it dies and then you become stronger. But I'm going to hold off on that. So this creature could arguably be better than a squirrel. The lite bot. It's 1 energy to play it. And it has 2 life instead of 1 life. And it blocks airborne. But I don't think I need it quite yet. Curve Hopper looks like a decent one. Oh, look at this. This meat bot can be sacrificed for 3 blood. Meat bot is counted as 3 blood rather than 1 blood when sacrificed. That actually would be nice. But it also needs 2 energy to play it. I'll wait on buying new cards at the moment. Oh, we have to produce 1 energy? Is that right? I think we're missing another card for this at the moment. Yeah, I think we're missing another battery card. Oh, we have to raise this. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow. Oh! Okay, so we have to have them split from each other. +1, 3. I don't... Wouldn't that make them 2s? We gotta do that with both of these, I guess, to cause this to the drawbridge to become a drawbridge again. Okay, that wasn't so tough. What are these things? You received a Techno card pack. What do we get? Insecto drone will strike an opponent directly, even if... Oh, it has flying. Plasma Jimmy. Activate. Pay 1 energy to deal 1 damage to the creature across from Plasma Jimmy. Oh, okay. Nice. So there's cards that act... Yes, we were told about that, Tim. There's cards that actually have abilities on them that you can use, rather than just mindlessly attacking. Steel Mice. When Steel Mice is played, a copy of it is created in your hand. Gem Find. If Gem Find's owner controls no Mox cards, Gem Find... I still don't understand what Mox cards are. When Broken Obel dies, 4 bones are awarded instead of 1. But it takes 3 bones to play it, so that's still not that great for us. Yeah, Plasma Jimmy is actually pretty good. And it's only 2 energy. But it would replace a blocker card for me because it does no damage by itself. We won't add to the deck quite yet. Another techno card pack. What do we get? Sapphire Mox. Oh, okay, so this is our first Mox card. While Sapphire Mox is on the board, it provides a blue gem to its owner. Broken Obel. Broken Obel dies. 4 bones are awarded instead of 1. Automaton. 3 energy for a 1/1. Shutterbug. When Shutterbug damages another creature, that creature perishes. Okay, so this is... Yes, it's got the skull and crossbones, just like the adder. Also, when a creature moves into the space opposing Stutterbug, they are dealt 1 damage? Oh, wow! Maybe we will change the deck a little bit. So, that would replace one of my adders. But this is a late game card. Because it takes 5 energy, so we won't be able to play that until turn 5, I think. Do we want to add the Jimmy into play? I've never played an energy card. I guess we can try playing one of them and just see how energy actually works. Like, do we use the energy up, or is it just we have to at least have 2 energy to play it? I don't know. So let's try this. What is it? What do you want? Can't you see that I'm very I'm very busy here. What? PO3 isn't happy with my output? But I'm really the inspector. To put better bots in the line, I would need to... Just who are you to be carrying orders from PO3? PO3 would only trust someone with some semblance of card game skill. I'm very busy, but I must know if you are qualified to give me orders. He's got a bunch of no damage cards. Other creatures within a circuit completed by buff conduit gain 1 power. Elite bot, null conduit, may complete a circuit but provides no effect. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder, so does this mean that he's going to be a 1/2 creature? I don't know. I guess we'll find out when they come together. It sounds like he would have to be placed here, though, for that to occur. But maybe this is 1/2 of the circuit, this is the other half of the circuit, and everything in between is going to gain that buff. Alright, so let's play a squirrel. Sacrifice it to play the rabbit. There. Which gives us another rabbit card. And I don't think we're in any danger at the moment. We can just probably end our turn. Yeah, let's end our turn. Okay, it did get 1 strength. So I think we play our Mantis God where our Warren is, and on our turn, it will do 1 damage to our opponent, hit this for 1, and destroy their null conduit, which will render the buff conduit useless. And that's all we have to do. I don't think we have to do anything else. That's another buff conduit coming into play. So they'll all get... They'll become 2/2 creatures now. I'm okay with this so far. I don't think we really have to do anything else. So we'll damage this for 1, destroy this Leap Bot, and put another point of damage on our opponent. On his turn, this moves up, and this becomes a 2/2 creature, and we're back to being equal. But then on our turn, this will kill that Leap Bot and also damage this buff conduit by 1. Okay, so I think we'll play our Plasma Jimmy here to put a point of damage on this conduit, and then when it's our turn, our Mantis God destroys this, hits him for 1, and destroys this. You just played a card with an activated ability. The great scribe's instructions began to echo through your mind. Activate it by pressing the sigil, like it's a button. But it will only work if you can pay the cost. And we lose that energy? Is it permanent, I wonder, though? Oh, maybe we go back up to our maximum capacity at the end of each round. Plasma Jimmy fires off a shot! And I think that's all we have to do. Yeah, that's all we'll do. Okay. I guess we don't need the Plasma Jimmy in play anymore, so we can kill it to place the cat. I'll play the cat where the Plasma Jimmy currently is. Then we play the rabbit, and we kill the cat and the rabbit to play the hawk here. And we do 5 damage to him. Oh dear, your message from PO3 must indeed be genuine. As I mentioned, I'm a mere inspector, not an engineer, not a designer. I cannot send new bots down the line, but I can send myself. I'm proud to have served PO3 faithfully. Well met, stranger. Now that is dedication. I want to see it happen, actually, too. Let's go watch this. Watch this. Let's see if it does indeed scan them. Oh, you know, I bet you PO3 will then have these as cards in his hand when he fights us. Yeah, there he is. All right, well, we'll watch and see what he looks like when he's scanned. Man, I haven't played a game like Magic the Gathering in a long time, so the nostalgia is pretty fierce for me right now. Man. I guess I want to watch him go into the pit as well. I just feel obligated to do that. It was a fun little fight. I had to actually think a little bit during it. Goodbye, Inspector Bot. I like the music to this area. It's kind of creepy, too. So what's happening here? Oh! The bits are coming down the line unassembled, and this puts them together. And then the other machine scans them and prints a copy of them as a card. Oh, look at that guy. That guy looks pretty awesome. 2 of 4. So he's taking raw ore or something. He smelts it down into some special parts. Or, sorry, he heats it so it's malleable. And then this stamps it into a card, into the pieces necessary to assemble it later on. 4 of... What is this? Oh, you know, the numbers change up there for me as well, so I don't have to hit the button to see if I do or don't have the power necessary to do this. Okay, hold on a second. How do I do this one? So that adds 1 to all the power. That's going to keep it the same, but I'm short 1 power? This is going to increase them all by 1. That brings me over by 2. Oh, I can play this. Oh, right, I can play these cards on these symbols as well. Oh! Okay, hold on then. So you do need to do that. You need to have a -1 somewhere. All that does is keep them the same. This is going to lower their values. I don't understand it. I don't get it at all. I'll be back, everyone. Well, I don't understand how these... This must say lower all the numbers in between me and the other conduit by 1. But if this is in play, that short circuits all of it. Can I then add 1 to it? No. I don't get it. I'll be back. I don't know why that was so hard for me. I don't know why that was hard for me. This is all I have to do. So, okay. So it doesn't... These cards do indeed just affect all the... They affect all the cards in between them. And I only made that realization... I mean, I've said it several times on screen, but it wasn't really clicking with me. So this would increase these 2 numbers by +1. That's all I would have to do. But it finally clicked when I put this over here. And the 0 also got a +1. And I was like, oh, I see. So this should be all I have to do. Yep. That's it. Alright. Oh! But it's not! I have to use other cards. Well, then we'll do this to short-circuit it. What was that? I am the melter. They send me raw materials, and well, you can see how it works. Not another word out of you. We must have a card battle. You have another circuit card, +1. Empty space within the circuit completed by factory conduit spawn leap bots at the end of the owner's turn. Well, this doesn't matter. We've still won. So we play both our squirrels. Kill them both to play our raven and end the turn. Factory conduit constructs leap bots in the charged space. Yeah, it's at the end of his turn, so it doesn't matter. We've won. Excellent battle. Now, with that aside, what did you come to tell me? That wasn't an excellent battle. That was... A long time ago, I seem to... This might be all not accurate, everyone, but I think it is. I seem to remember that there wasn't a minimal card requirement when you constructed a deck. And there was a way to construct a deck such that you could beat your opponent with... This is Magic the Gathering. With I think it required like 6 cards. But or maybe it might have been 7. And I think your hand was 5, and you had to draw a card. Maybe there was like a minimum card. Maybe there was a minimal draw of 7 cards. Sorry, a minimal deck size of 7 cards. And so you could construct this. There was one particular deck that could be made where you could do 20 points of damage to your enemy, which was enough to defeat them. And you could do it like 86% of the time with this one deck when you created it. And it was awful. It was awful. But, you know, if you want to win, that's what you do. And this feels a little similar. Like, my deck, that's what I was hoping for right there. Get out a powerful creature. It does 3 points of damage. It's 5 to win the fight. He has nothing that blocks flying. I don't care about what his fancy cards do. I'm winning at the end of my second turn. And I'm going first, apparently, all the time as well. Which is probably also not very fair. It's like reverse Pazak a bit. PO3 wishes for better bots for his scanner. That is difficult. You see, I melt the metal, but I cannot reprogram the stamping machine. No! There is a way to send at least one new bot down the line. No! Yes! For PO3. Oh, no. Something weird's happening here. We saw this with the inspector very briefly. I wonder if these people used to be real people like us who lost challenges against PO3, are now his servants, and they can still feel the pain and what have you, but have to do what we say as a challenger. And so he's gonna throw himself down there now to be melted and then stamped. That's him. Good God. That's dedication. Before we do that, do we... Oh, it ends here. All right, there's nowhere else for us to go. And we can't reach a stamping machine ourselves. Okay. Well, let's see what we have to do here. So we need 3. If I double this... No, this is +1. That makes that a 0. Okay. Yeah, see? If I understand how the game works, I can do really well, Tim says. I totally didn't just guess there. Let's see here. We need 5 points. I think... It's 4 of 5, 1 of 5. I can't put it there. Yeah, that's not right either, Tim. Come on, you almost had it. That 3. Oh, we can do that. And then this. Down we go. Oh, wow! So the garbage pit that everyone's being tossed into must be what this is grabbing it from. So it's an endless cycle. So the cards get put onto the assembly line. They're compressed into these chunks of metal, which are set upstairs to be smelted down, stamped, and sent to the assembler, then scanned and created into cards. When they're done, they're dumped back into the water, where the whole process begins anew. An endless cycle. Can I click on any of these? Yeah, there's our opponent. A techno card pack. When an energy bot is played, it provides an energy cell to its owner. Oh, which one is that one? This one. When we kill one of these, though, I'm imagining we don't get a bone. We have another shuddering bug, a null conduit, a banshee. Banshee will strike an opponent directly. Oh, it's a flying 2/2. It's flying 1/1 for 2 bones. Force mage. If a creature would attack Force Mage, it does not. A mole, Banshee, another Plasma Jimmy. You know, I didn't even notice, I forgot to check if our energy restored to full, or if we only got 1 energy. I think it did get restored to full, Tim, so it's temporary energy when used. Temporary energy. What are you saying? We go back up to whatever the new maximum is for our energy after we play cards that consume it. Do I want to alter my deck at all? I don't know. I think our deck is actually really strong right now. I don't think I want to weaken it anymore. Yeah, I'm going to keep what I got. Well, I don't see anything else to interact with, so let's go ahead and challenge this guy. Oi! Mate! I know what you're here for. You're asking me to take a dive. But I can't accommodate you, mate. I got special orders in it. Looking to dredge something special? We can duel, I. Maybe even give ye something if you win. But I can't be taking a dive. PO3 will understand. We could mulligan. He's not playing any cards. Why? Alright, well, we'll just... I'll keep what I got. Let's, start here, then. Oh, no, don't do that, whatever that does. Know what, mate? Can't take me eyes off me work here. I'll give you this one. I'll give you this one. Oh, I feel... What? Here, take your pack. A 2/3 Bonehound. A Broken Obble. Now off with ye. I need to concentrate. Oi! Is that... PO3's gonna reward me big for this one. Off with ye! Uh-oh. I can't tick it off the assembly line. Still something for you after. I give you your pack. Gear off! We're all curious, right? Do we want to watch this one get scanned? Or maybe we can challenge it before it arrives to P3? I have a hunch that we're not allowed to. I think we're supposed to wait until it actually comes down the whole assembly line. He probably doesn't even care about the workers whatsoever. He just wants to win the card game. The bots haven't gotten much better. But you battled all of my workers? And you actually won? Give me that deck again. Wow. You beat them with that? Alright. Maybe there are some synergies that I missed. Let's go then. You see those conveyor belts? Just like my factory. At the very least, they ought to test your lane positioning. Oh, does this turn on and spin? Is that the way that works? So I guess we're going to get these on our side of the board then, and our cards go on his side of the board. The fish might be really useful, because that will stay in play endlessly then, won't it? Because it's going to move to this side. I feel like we play a squirrel to play the Mantis God to start. When does this happen? At the end of my turn? At the end of his turn? I think we play the squirrel, play the Mantis God, and put the Mantis God here to start. And let's see how this works. So if I place it here and then it moves at the end of my turn, then it'll be here and this will kill it. And I don't want that to happen. If I place it here and it moves at the end of my turn, it'll be here. He'll move up these two creatures and do 1 point of damage to me, and then I'll kill him. If it moves at the end of all of our turns, well, then I'll just know that for the future, and we can make proper plans. See how that works? Okay, your turn. We're gonna wipe out his entire side of the board. When Explodebot dies, the creature opposing it, as well as adjacent friendly figures, are dealt 10 damage. Wow. I think we just end our turn. And we don't do anything else. We'll wipe out his side of the board, which is kind of awkward. Because this is going to go on his side of the board eventually. But we can play an Adder or our Salmon to help deal with it. We can also, yeah, well, actually, once it arrives here, we can sacrifice it and a squirrel to play one of these two cards. Well, actually, our Salmon, for sure. All right, let's end our turn. I'm getting a bunch of our very expensive cards. I don't know if I want those in play. What does this do? Melter. When Melter perishes, the creature inside is released in its place. We'll block that damage on my turn. And we'll do 2 damage to him on our turn. Actually, when we kill this, it sounds like this is going to destroy this. I guess we don't have to kill it. If I play my squirrel, I kill my squirrel and Mantis God, we can play our hawk, like, here? And eventually the hawk will be on their side, his side of the board. But that will be some time before that happens. I mean, on my turn, I'm going to lose my Mantis God anyway, and we'll take 2 damage. I think the way it works is we do 1 damage to him, we destroy the Explodebot kills our Mantis God, and that's it. And on his turn, he does 2 more damage to me. So if I place a squirrel... Oh, does this even enter play if there's something in front of it? I wonder. I think we play the squirrel. We kill the squirrel and our Mantis God to play the hawk here. So let's do that. Okay, I mean, we're doing 3 damage to him, and he's doing... Oh, this will destroy my hawk, Tim, on your turn. I forgot. I always forget that my flying creatures take damage from other creatures on their turn. I still think that's acceptable. Yeah, I feel that's acceptable. Another Mantis God. So that's going to come on my side of the board at the end of his turn. I think we just take this 4 damage, Tim. I think we'll be okay. Well, not... I mean, we're gonna take 4 damage, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. So the only thing I can do really is play one of our Mantis Gods, right? So if I was to do that, I would play it here. Right? And we would do 1 damage to him, Well, actually, would I do that? We destroy the explode bot. It would do 10 damage to this guy. I don't know how strong this is going to be. I think we do it. Yeah, let's do it. So we'll play our squirrel, kill the squirrel to play our Mantis God here. Okay, we just end our turn. We do 1 damage to him. We kill this. We... Oh, do I really want to kill that, though? I want that. I want these on my side of the board, which will happen with this one to give me 3 blood. I think I'll be okay. Let's do this after all. We'll do 1 damage to him. We'll kill this automaton. We'll kill this meat bot. I mean, what's the alternative, Tim? The alternative is we kill our Mantis God to play the Warren, where the automaton currently is. You're losing the Mantis God on your turn anyway. You know what? Let's kill the Mantis God now to play this. It'll give me, give me some economy, and this can block a hit for us. Bolt Hound. When an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space, Bolt Hound will move to that empty space. Okay. I wanna keep my fish, and the explode bots are gonna make that difficult to do. I want to keep my fish. How do I keep my fish? I don't know how we keep it. So I would, if I kill the Warren. All right, hold on. If I play, at the end of the owner's turn, someone will move in the direction described in the sigil. So I don't want this attacking the explode bots, right? I would like for that not to happen, because otherwise it's going to die. Do I place it here? I can destroy the Warren and the meat bot. It's way overkill, but we get the salmon on our side of the board, and I place it here. It does 2 damage, and it moves in this direction. And then it hides. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll play this. I don't really want to kill the Warren, but I need to place it in that spot. We have even more blood? Actually, I don't have any more blood. I spent all the blood I would have gained to play this. Okay, let's end our turn. Very close, very close. So we sack the meat bot to play the Mantis God here. And we kill the Bolt Hound. We do 1 damage to Bolt Hound, kill the Explodebot, which kills its friends. And I'm fine with that. Our summon does 2 damage to him and moves into this spot and hides. Oh, well, alternatively, Tim, no. You kill the Beefbot, play the Mantis God here. It does 2 damage to these. Kills the Explodebot, which also kills this, and you get to keep your Mantis God for a round. So let's do that. Yep, and he doesn't get to move. And that's acceptable. Oh, but now we're gonna lose our Mantis God. I still think we do this. First off, I do kind of want the Mantis God to die now, because I don't want it forcing the Salmon on his side of the board. I mean, we've won, right? I just have to keep ending my turn. I don't want to play anything else because I would like to hold my entire hand in my sorry, all my cards in my deck in my hand. Let's just keep ending the turn. Oh, scanner's online. Which card to scan? Oh, you've only given me 1 choice. The stat line could be better. Your move. Holy crap. Holy crap! Oh no! We have to somehow survive this. Oh, this is super bad. Can we use activated abilities multiple times? I want a Salmon back on our side of the board immediately. Actually, it looks like I have 1 round to possibly deal with all the Salmons he's got. Okay. Oh, wow. And they're gonna flip. So at the moment they're vulnerable, but they won't be vulnerable probably at the end of his round. So if I want to kill them, this is the round to do it. He's going to do 1 point of damage only. But I also want them on my side of the board. So I would like at least 1 Salmon restored to me. That's probably going to have to be this one. The one furthest to the right. It'll be a little hurt, but I shouldn't have to worry about that. So I'm thinking we play a Warren to block some damage from one of these, and we give him a useless blocker, basically, here. I have to kill something, by the way, to do that. Oh, if this Salmon comes on this side of the board, we won't get anything else, actually, from him. Will we? Maybe that's acceptable, though. Yeah, because the Salmon will keep moving into this spot, and then I guess the assembly line won't shift at all. Is that right? If it's here, at the end of my turn, it can't go back up here. No, it'll be in this spot. I think we play the Plasma Jimmy here. It'll give me a chance to test that out and see how it works. Like, do we do 1 point of damage? Actually, if we play it here, Tim, that's like also acceptable. Because my fish, if it ever is against the Plasma Jimmy, will just go away. Go away. What am I even talking about, Tim? Make some sense for the viewers at home. If he's got the Plasma Jimmy on his side, and it's a salmon opposing it, it won't matter that he's got this activated ability. He can't... The fish is underwater, so I don't think he'll be able to shoot it at all. Yeah, can we... I'm guessing we can use this multiple times, and if we can't, at least then I'll learn if that's the case or not. And I think we play the Plasma Jimmy here to start. So let's do that. Good. Okay, so... one of them destroyed. I think we do want a Warren. Oh, I gotta kill something for that. We could play the cat to block, and then I don't really want to lose the cat. We have 4 more cards in our deck. Well, you know what? No, I don't have the energy any longer. Or we could have played the Shutterbug to kill a summon automatically. The other summon automatically, then destroyed it. Maybe to play the Warren. I think to use play a rabbit. Play a rabbit here. Kill that rabbit to play the Warren in the same place. You get back a rabbit, and you'll take 2 damage on your turn. I'm okay with that. Actually, this won't even go on his side of the board. It's going to take that hit, and that will be it. Okay, I'm good. I'm good with this. So we'll do 1 damage to this salmon, and that's it. And then on his turn, he does 2 damage to me. We could play another card to stop even that 2 damage, but I don't. We could also sacrifice. Could play a squirrel, kill the squirrel, and that Warren to play the ad. No, well. I think you'll be okay. You'll lose a lot of things on your side of the board for a while. Actually, Tim, you kind of need to kill one of these salmons, now that I think about it, because this salmon's going to stop the assembly line from moving. And then this salmon it's paired up against will just be exchanging blows over and over and over again. I'm sorry, hitting each other. Me and CPO3. I need to kill another salmon. I have to, actually, now that I think about it. I have to. I do have to. Okay. Oh! They go in the other direction for him. Okay. So he's gonna have the salmon endlessly then. Oh, that was a big mistake. That was a big mistake on my part then. Okay. Then I need to do 5 damage to him somehow. This, actually, I think we've lost then. I don't know what I can do to win. If he saw stay on his side of the board. I didn't... The arrow was facing the other way, so I thought they would go in that direction. but they are not. He's going to bump in that direction and go this way. Then he's bumping that direction and go this way. So we're going to take 4 damage every single turn from now on. So we've lost. We've lost. I cannot do that. I cannot do damage to him. I can do 4 damage right now with these 2. To keep me in the game. But I can't do anything to the Salmon, and they're on his side of the board forever. Yeah, we've lost. We lost badly. This sucks. So I have to play this somewhere to keep myself alive. Just end it. You opened the crates around the temple, right? You need better cards. No! No, I don't! And F you, CPO3. My card was the only reason you freaking won! Because that one Salmon. Now that I know it works that way. Okay. How about that? That one Salmon card let us win single-handedly and made us lose single-handedly. All because of a new mechanic here. Okay, well, I'm not going to feel too bad about it. I didn't know any of that was going to happen. Alright, everyone. Well, we'll stop here. We played for about an hour. And when we come back, we'll challenge him again. And we'll have a better idea of how to fight him this next time. We can't let him take a Salmon, that one Salmon from us. And it can't be on a side of the board where at the end of our turn it moves to his side, which is what happened as well. Which is terrible. Okay. Alright, everyone. Thank you guys for watching. See you all in the next one.